Nowadays, Hong Kong people are suffering from high pressure in their daily life, maybe from their work, studying, and family, and etc.
So, how can they relieve the pressure? People always say that laughter is the best medicine. It's beneficial to our health and can help us to solve problems. It's said that children laugh 300 to 500 times per day. It's actually 25 times more than adults. So, is it true or not?
So what is the scientific evidence behind? So in what ways can laughter be good for us? Laughter can relieve stresses by reducing the production of stress hormones such as dopamine, and it can also trigger the release of endorphins, that are the body's natural painkillers. When you laugh, endorphins are released. It can help relieve pains and make you feel good all over.
Also, a good laugh could lower blood pressure because laughter works the muscles, leading to an initial rise in blood pressure followed by a more sustained drop. Blood vessels dilate and an increased amount of oxygen enters the circulation due to deeper breathing. It can reduce the risk of heart disease.
Researchers have found that laughter actually boosts the immune system. It can increase the number of antibody-producing T cells. This makes us less likely to get cold and colds.
In order to know more about how laughter plays a role in our mood, we invited 20 people to participate in a tailor-made experiment.
After doing the experiment, we will know how can laughter affect us physiologically and psychologically.
There should be 65% of the interviewee is male, and 35% of the interviewee is female. The majority of the interviewee is young adult, and the rest of them is teenagers. At the very first step of the experiment, Q questionnaires will be distributed to each interviewee. One is aims to have their background information and their views on mood and nerves. One have to figure out the positive and negative effect on nerves. After collecting the first one information, we play videos. 5 videos carrying different kinds of funny jokes will be played to the interviewees. At the same time, we, as an observer, will be the one who look deeply into any movement of the interviewee's face and the change of the whole atmosphere in the room. Human five sense provides interviewees some sort of data on perceptions. While perceptions being an individual's mood up or down, his or her face is most likely to show some movement. And there will be the evidence we need. After video times, we will need to give the interviewees the same questionnaire, which is about the feel on mood and nerve, in order to see if the funny tips bring up their positive mood and if they change their mind on the response they given at the very beginning. When an interviewee does have a big contrast on his or her point of view, a one-to-one chatting may be involved.
According to the very first questionnaire we distributed to the participant, we have a better understanding of their views towards laughter and moods. 50% of the interviewees think that we laugh 31 to 60 times per day. 35% of them think that we laugh 1 to 30 times per day. 10% of them suggest that we laugh 61 to 90 times per day, and the rest of them think that we laugh 90 times per day. All of the interviewees think that laughter can release their stress. However, only 50% of them think that problem can be solved after a good laugh, and only 40% of them think that laughter is the best medicine. So from the panel's questionnaire, we have a better understanding of how laughter affects our human body. Most of them shows an increasing mark on the keywords of excited, enthusiastic, and active. The interviewees also claim that they feel less distressed, upset, and nervous. So from the above results, we can clearly see that laughter actually has a more positive effect to humans.
So let's explain the results we got in a more scientific way. Do you know which part of the brain is responsible for laughing? According to a research, laughter is actually involved with different regions of the brain. Researchers used electroencephalograph to study the electrical pattern when people laugh. They found that if the wave took a negative charge, laughter resulted. But when a positive charge is shown, no response was given. The brain's limbic system, which consists of the amygdala, hippocampus, thalamus, and hypothalamus, seems to play a role in laughter. Amygdala connects with the hippocampus, and they are responsible for emotions. A study at the University of Arizona found that laughter could boost your cardiac health. Another study at the University of Maryland showed that the blood flow of the participants increased when they laughed. A good blood flow is needed for delivering nutrients and oxygen to our organs. Not only that, when you laugh, the level of antibodies in your saliva is increased, and your throat is protected from infection. Apart from the mentioned positive physiological effects, there are quite a lot of mental effects too. For example, laughing can lower your stress hormones level by causing changes in the autonomic nervous system. With a lower stress level, you can have more energy and accomplish more. It helps improve your mood and can ease your anxiety.
Mood can have a huge effect on our health. Having a good mood can definitely improve our health. Even if you are going through something bad, a laugh can always make you feel better and give you a better problem-solving ability. Always laugh when you can, it is the best medicine. So smile, laugh, and live longer.